Preparing to live stream the meeting.
This meeting is being live streamed. That's what it says.
That's what it
Mine.
says. So it says setting up your YouTube. Done. Redirecting to YouTube. Oh my gosh, it came right up.
Buzz. I got the
Don't
notification.
know. I don't know if my heart can take it.
So my name Kathy is on.
Oh, okay, we'll go over there. Oh, come on. Hello, everybody. As usual, my computer's going slow.
There's nobody in here but me.
Slow. Bring it up. Bring it up.
It's Monday.
I know you expect
Hi,
stuff to
Brenda.
happen. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Welcome. I haven't. There you are. Got you there now. You said hi, and you waved. There you go, Brenda. I'll give you a wave back. How you feeling? Are your legs okay? All right. Today is Monday, February 23rd.
Third. Hi,
February
Loretta.
23rd. Hi, Loretta. And it is. We are going to start on the log cabin. Feeling blessed. Okay, good. We're going to start on the log cabin, and we're going to talk and do other things. So I have this log cabin ruler. You don't need this ruler to do it, but I like it because it goes, tells you how big to make the pieces. You just keep on going up, 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 up. So I don't make a mistake, right? So I'm doing the 12-inch, and it actually has the 12 and the 6. So if you want to do the 6-inch, and there's a picture, and a 12-inch over here. So that's what we'll be working on. Obviously, won't get it all done in one day, but it's here to I'm going to start on it. I need the white for my background, and then I have this for the colors. And each of my strips are going to be 2 inches. So, and depending on how many you want to make, I feel anywhere from 20 to 25 blocks is good. I'm not sure, but I feel that if, 20 to 25 blocks. So, um, let me go over here to my channel.
Brenda said yes, better today. Have decided I'm dehydrated. Must drink more water. I've been bad at that. Hope you all are well.
Yes, they say water is a good. I used to get cramps at night really bad in my leg, and I have to get up and rub it and stuff. But yeah, I started drinking a lot of water, and I don't get them anymore. So that's very true. Okay, so this is the ruler.
Loretta says she's doing much better today.
Oh, good, Loretta. I was gonna get to you. I'm very, very happy to hear that. Um, that both of you guys are doing better. That's awesome. Okay, Gladys is coming back. Okay, she is gonna start today on her channel.
I sound like I've been away a long time.
Well, I know, but for your channel at 4 o'clock Central. What she's gonna do is go Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I will be
Again.
joining her. However, I'll be late. Hi, Donna. Hi. So good to see you. How you doing? So I will be there. I will be there. I will be late. So just to let you guys know, she has a project in mind that won't get done in one time, one live, or whatever you want to call it. So that's that. I believe Sandra will be on her Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Um, that's Gladys Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 o'clock Central. Susan, Shady Susan, Thursdays at 7 Eastern, and then my private Zoom on Saturdays. So
Yes,
that's
it's great
what's
to hear that,
happening.
Gladys.
Okay, Loretta. Great, good to hear that, Gladys. All right, I need to get my stuff over here so I can get
I think that'll
organized.
give me more views and watch hours if I go on.
Well, yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, the more you can go on, the more hours you're going to get watched. You know. Okay, here's my
Donna
trusty
says she's
iron.
making market bags for seniors today. Got a break from grandchildren today, so I'll be lurking and sewing.
Oh, that's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, plug in and grab some white fabric. No, it's buried over here under all this stuff. I wonder how a yellow background would look.
Depends if it's light or dark or
Yeah, I think that yellow would be too dark.
oh, thank you, Loretta. She says we'll run some today for you, Gladys.
Um,
I didn't get to sleep until 2 o'clock this morning.
you didn't?
No,
Wow.
I had an allergy flare up at 12:30. I was sneezing and coughing like crazy, and it's like
Well, I hate that. Okay, here's my white. So,
hey,
need to.
Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. I need to find the end to it. Will help immensely if I can find the end.
Donna says you showed a jelly roll and said you're going to be making 2-inch strip, correct?
That is correct. This is my jelly roll. However, I don't have it. This is for the other part of it. This part's for the light side, the white side. You were correct on the jelly roll. I can't find an end.
Hi, Susan. You're out.
Okay, I'll make an end. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let me get my 10-inch. 10-inch blocks are cool. Okay. So I, I'm going to make an opening here that I can cut it. I don't know how many pieces I'm going to need, so I'm just going to do the cutting.
Hi, Cheryl.
And hi, Cheryl. Welcome. And figure it out as I go along. Okay. Probably could just go ahead and. Okay, and then go across and back up the other side. Mhm. Now, this whole quilt is going to be done online. We're not going to cheat and do any of it offline. Okay. Okay. Now, there's the
That's a lot
end.
of fabric.
Huh?
I said that's a lot of fabric.
I know. It is. Mm. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is cut it into 2-inch strips
Put your camera down.
and cut down to 2-inch strips. Is that good or do I need to go more?
That's good.
Okay.
Mhm.
So um, it's not exactly even. I don't have a lot of room on my table here. All right, 2 is over here. I'll come back and fix it. 1. Okay, here's 1, but not really. Okay, 2 inches. Now, some of you guys can do an inch and a half, which will give you an inch when you're done, or 2.5 inches, what will give you 2 inches when you're finished. Mine's going to be 2, so I'll get an inch and a half when I'm done. By the time I go through and do everything. Uh-oh. Get as close as I can to the 2. Actually, 1, 2, like that. The ends here are giving me issues. Price, price. Okay. And do it
Donna
again.
says, same Kathy about room. Just I just have a mat beside my sewing machine. I do have another table in another room, but who wants to run back and forth, saving
I
my
know.
energy?
That's what I'm talking. I don't think this is 2 inches. Oh, it is. But not all the way down. All right. So now what I'm going to do is get that off to the side. Okay. Because I need to use my ruler. That way I'm going to do some ironing. And these.
Hey, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. It'll give me some kind of a
What
idea.
happened to the wrench bling? And Katie is here.
Hi, Katie. Welcome, ladies. Welcome.
You did a shield instead of a wrench this time, Tracy. I changed it. YouTube.
Yep. About a week ago, I think they changed it. It's stupid. But, oh well. And the last one is the worst. I got a little bit of a headache today. I think it might be the weather. Okay, so what I need to do is make sure that these are two inches. 2 inches, right? Actually, no. They're 1 7/8. What? Yep. Put it on the 11 right here. Okay, all the way across here on the 11. And count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7/8. One seven
Tracy
eighths.
says it looks too much like an authority badge.
You don't want to have authority, Tracy?
Stop about the shield.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna do something. Just want to see. Maybe. Okay, they're gonna be 1 3/4. Okay, so by whatever size, I'm gonna cut this down to 1 3/4, which is where's my green ruler? What happened to it? 1 3/4. Okay, so we have 1 1/2. This is a full one here, as is this one. So we want only 1 3/4. Okay, so 1.5. Well, this would be 1 3/4. Okay. A half here and then a quarter over there. So, but I want it to work straight part of it. Okay. When Dave wakes up, I have to get him to give me, or to get one of my quilts for y'all to show. Okay. Tracy's saying hi. Donna's cooking pintos and cornbread. I'm in the South. Does anyone else cook beans? I love pinto beans and cornbread with ketchup. Oh, cornbread, just butter. Yeah. Cheryl says, I got the Arrowhead quilt totally done, even with the label. Now ready to start number 7, which will be a log cabin pattern with yellow center and shades of light to dark grays. Oh, so you're going to do a log cabin too, huh? And Tracy, hi Donna. Hey, you Sandra, says Tracy. And Susan says, I've been working on my hand quilting. I have been working on hand quilting my map panel quilt that I'm making for my older daughter who loves maps. And Donna, Cheryl, that sounds pretty. And Donna, yes, ketchup. My mom used to make that a lot because we had a big family. So we grew up with it. And oh boy, is that good. If you guys have never had that, try it. Pinto beans, and she put a little bit of ham in there. You know,
Hey, Nina.
why is this not straight? Hi, Nina. Hello, hello. Um, Tracy, Donna. That's one of my hubby's favorites. As long as I add sausage. Well, sausage is good too. Okay, so my ruler calls for 1 3/4, and then what it does all the way up, it'll tell you 1 3/4 by 3 3/4, 1 3/4 by 5. That's what I like about it. It tells you what it's going to be and how big it's going to be. So I really, really love that ruler. Okay, 1 3/4. Don't move. Don't move.
Don't move, don't breathe, don't sneeze.
There
How's that?
you go. You covered it all. Okay, make sure. Now this strip won't is not 1 3/4. It is 1 1/4. So this won't will just be a, I don't know.
Scraps for later.
Yeah, there you go. Scraps for later. Okay, so 1 3/4. So now what they want, I'm just going to do the one. This is all by memory, by the way. My book, I have it ordered. It'll be here. Okay, I'm going to cut this end off right here.
Donna says my house smells delicious, so I got distracted. Sorry.
I'll
Nina
be
wants
right
to know.
there, Donna.
Nina
As
wants
soon
to know.
as I get them. I'm sorry, what?
Nina wants to know what you're making.
I am making the log cabin. This is our first um, day at doing it. I'm just starting it right now. So if you would like to join in, please feel free. Okay. I did it once before, a long time ago, in my channel. when I first started and my daughter was recording me. I did it then, but okay. So 1 3/4 would be get over here. Okay, you bring it down to because I'm doing 12. You can do 12 or 6. I'm doing 12. This is what I love. This ruler. Oh my God. It saved me so much time. Is you just put it right there where you're going to cut it all the way up. And that's it. You just put it right there. And you've got it. Just saved me a lot of time. But you can use the regular ruler. There's nothing wrong with doing one and what is it? Okay, 1 3/4, which is uh right about here. Okay. So you got one and your 3/4 is here. Okay. Then you do your by 2.5. So you go down 2.5 and you're going to get the same size as what I'm doing right here. I just find this one to be so much easier.
Says you'll come. I have plenty of beans and machines.
Okay, I'll be there.
And she says, "Oh, I love that ruler. What brand?"
It's Quilt in a Day. Um, Eleanor Burns, Quilt in a Day. And it even gives you a thing right here. It's half light, half dark. Um, tells you where your center block is. And I don't know what my center block's going to be yet. And, everything you need to do the ruler. Here's your 6 inch right here. Okay. And it's all right here. How many strips you go. And it even tells you the number like B3, C2, things like that. It's all in here for you. Love this ruler. And it wasn't that much. It really wasn't.
Tracy says, "I have one for the gold cutter."
Just like it? Cool.
And
Mm-hmm.
Charles says, "My log cabin won't be a solo one with you because this is for one on my list. I have to keep moving along or I don't get my list done."
I know, Cheryl. I know. It's important that you get everything done that you need to get done. Okay, so I'm going to cut right here. Okay. And this is going to be one of the strips. But I actually have two of them here. I'm cheating. Okay. So go ahead and iron these. And it's really super easy to keep track of them because you you just cut, and then you put the okay. So my next cut would be right here. Okay. This is my first cut. This will be my second cut. 1 3/4 by 3 3/4. It's so much bigger than the first cut, but that's what they want. So, and because this was all put shoved back in the underneath my table, I think what I'm gonna do, and I told Dave and Jen, I said I'm gonna buy some containers and get rid of this table behind me and just stack containers, have more room.
Lisa Brown
This
says specialty rulers are nice to have.
yeah, this one's really old. It's old and marked up and okay, so the next one would be 1 3/4 by 5. I don't know how much it is, Lisa, but welcome, welcome. Hi, Katie. Welcome. Good to see you.
Lisa's here.
Hello, Lisa. Okay, now this piece is extra because it won't fit anywhere. I mean, you say to yourself, "Oh yeah, we'll fit right there. It'll fit right here." No, you have to keep going and making your strips longer because your strips have to keep going around the block, right? Okay, so that's let me get the next set. I actually, to tell you the truth, I really, really love making a log cabin. I've made several of them already. And put these up here. You can see how the strips are growing as we go along. All right. So I'm gonna 1 3/4 and 1 3/4 is 2.5. Is that right?
Don't ask me, I don't do math.
I think that's what it is. 1 3/4. It's
Katie's
two.
blank.
Yeah, I think it's two and a
Tracy.
half.
Tracy put in Katie's link.
Thank you for that, Tracy. Thank you. Yes, you guys hop on over and see her when she's on. She is awesome. Not as awesome as me, but she's getting there. No, I'm just kidding. She's actually better than I am. You will really love her channel. Sandra, are you working on the log cabin? You cannot go ahead, okay? You got to stay with us.
I bet you she's not because she has D today.
Okay, so here's some more 1 3/4. No.
Hi,
Hi,
Carrie.
Carrie. Hello, Carrie. I said hello. It's so nice to have you back. How you doing? Okay. Again, I'm going to cut this little piece off right here because it's the one that's at the end of the bolt, whatever that is, all that white I have.
Salvage. The salvage edge.
And salvage edge, that's what it's called. Thank you.
Sandra says no log cabin happening here.
No? Well, you are going to do it, right? Okay, so this piece helps if I do it the right way, right? Okay, I got one, two,
I didn't think she
three.
was going to be doing it, but she has D.
She said she was.
I know, but she's got D today.
Oh, today. Okay.
I don't know
All
about
right.
tomorrow, but
Well, I'm not going to do it tomorrow, but Sandra can catch up. She's quick. All right. So this one is B4, okay, and it's 1 3/4 by 6 1/4. See, they're just getting bigger as you go along.
and Kate's asking how are everyone doing.
I'm doing awesome, Katie. How about you? Okay, so that was
And
strip number 4.
Donna says pretty pricey, Kathy, $27.
For what?
That ruler in the book.
Oh, well, you get the book together. You can get the ruler separately if you want.
Well, I looked on Amazon. The book was 27 and the ruler was 27.
No, go to Quilt in a Day.
Yeah.
I'm going to save that.
That's why I said I'm not buying that. So
Did you go to Quilt in a
$57.
Day?
Well,
Okay.
Lisa's doing all right here. Glad I don't have much longer to wait for my her right to come home.
Good. Okay. Quilt in a day.
It's on Amazon. It doesn't come with a ruler. You have to buy it each separately.
Um,
Nina says, "Hi Kathy, I've been cutting pork patches to sew." And Donna says, "That's where I found that price, ruler only."
okay, rulers, rulers, rulers. Log cabin ruler. Okay, that's what I got. It is.
He's asking,
What?
what is fusible double-sided tape used for?
Dang, it's 26.95. Well, I didn't pay that. I didn't pay near that. What is fusible double-sided tape used for? Xander would know the answer to that. But like I said, you can do it. Um,
Cheryl says, "I'm using my regular ruler for my log cabin. Kind
there
of
you
hard
go.
not to be able to have all the handy things with my low income, but I've learned to live with it and I'm just fine."
I got mine years ago. I've had it for a long time, way
And
before
Donna
the
says,
pandemic.
putting in zippers for one, bag making.
Yes, those bags that you made me, awesome. Love
Kay
them,
says,
love them.
Kay says, "Can you use it for writing too?" Don't know.
I
Useful
don't.
double sided.
Where did Sandra go? She knows the answer to all these
I should
questions.
probably take care of G
I
running to
know.
be.
Oh yeah,
Susan says, "I
Susan put.
used it to center the zipper of my wedding dresses and hold it in place while I sew on it." Donna says, "Yes, binding too."
Another scrap.
Katie says, "Oh, cool."
Don't fall. Okay, so now.
Repeat while I'm listening over Bluey, Sandra
Oh,
says.
Bluey. Um, what is what was it? Double
Double-sided
sided. Where'd it go?
fusible
What?
tape.
Yeah. What is double sided fusible used for?
And Carrie says, "Work on the time painting, working on the same one, but the new one, doing another one."
You go, Carrie. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I'm on the by 7.5.
Donna says
Um,
some are water soluble, however, to try to stay out of steam. Stay out of steam, the regular will gum up your needle.
okay, there's 5. This is 2, but it will work down here. So I'll keep it for the put it right here. Okay, and then the last group. My favorite part of the log cabin is putting it all together around and around and around the square. I love it. Okay, one end. One. Wait a minute. This is 1, 2. Okay. Okay. On. Cut that one piece off here.
Thunder says applique.
When you get to the smaller pieces, after you cut, like say you only have to get one piece out of it, don't throw them away because you'll use it on your next time you go to do your smaller one. Okay. So I'm on 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 3/4, 8 3/4. Okay. Line her up and cut. See, this piece can then be used for either one of those. Okay. So I have 6 of those going now, but I don't have any more white. So I'll come back and do them in a minute. Just going to add here. Perfect. Because I have to cut out more white. I knew I would.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Patty. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? So that one can go there. And see how far this one goes. Okay, this one goes to the 3rd one. Okay,
She's asking what you're making.
the log cabin. One of everybody's faves, the log cabin. Okay, so this one is this one. And let's see this piece here. Concentration, concentration.
Also, Cafts, your light sides are all the same, white, and your dark sides are jelly roll.
Yeah, the jelly roll is right here. All the many different colors. It'll be really pretty when it's done. I hope. I hope. I hope. Let's see how many I can get out of here. Cut down a little bit. Um, yeah, that's as far as it goes, okay? So I'll do one of these. This isn't quite 1 3/4. I'm gonna do this one.
Patty says I like to make the rectangle log cabin. It's on my to-do whenever list.
Rectangle. Yeah. And this piece is um let's see, this piece. Try to go as big as I can. Kind of guess when you look at it. And this is not 1 3/4. Okay. All right. I need to make another big one. Okay. Everything just fell. Yep. That's all
I
right.
was asking, can you make your Accu use your Quilt to make the log cabin strips?
Yeah, but I kind of like doing things by hand. Kind of weird like that, if that makes sense. Okay, let's cut some extra.
Are saying hi to Patty? Patty says, hello, Katie. How's your day going?
I don't know where that came from. All right. Now, gonna put this because I know I need a lot of white now after cutting as much as I just did. I know I'm gonna need a lot. So,
Katie says, having a good day so far. What about yours, Patty?
Okay, now back to this and the mess I made. Oh, not too bad. Well, the end is right here. Just make sure I keep track of the end.
Says, so everyone has favorite quilts. What's everyone's least favorite quilt?
Okay, my least favorite is
Yes,
that's a good
we're waiting.
question. I know. I like the Dresden. I like the log cabin. I like the Bargello. I like the um, Eastern. I don't know if I have a least favorite.
Patty says my day is going good, heading out to the store soon. And Katie says, I don't know that I have an answer to that one, Donna.
There you
And
go.
she says, I went to the store a little while ago.
Sometimes if I jiggle around the fabric too much, I start coughing. Okay, 1 3/4 is right here. But I can see under that it's not um, even under there. So
Susan says, least favorite sunbonnet Sue.
I've never done sunbonnet stew. I mean, I think it would look like it'd be a lot of fun. And Sam fishing Sam or whatever. I think that that would be a lot of fun. But as I said, I've never done it. Um, my least favorite block is Black Eyed Susan.
Donna says, Bargello, it messes with my depth perception. I think they are beautiful in other people's homes, not mine.
Yeah, I totally get that. There's just so many quilts out there, it's hard to. My favorite is Trip Around the World. Love that one. So much fun to make. I've made a whole bunch of them, and not because it was my first one that I ever made, but because
And Patty says, Donna, yes, Bargello's a pain to do, but stunning when it's done.
one of them I would like to tackle and do is the Mariner's Compass. Like to try it out, see if I can do it. Maybe yeah, maybe no, maybe I don't know. But I was one night I was couldn't sleep, so I actually had to turn my tablet on, which I don't do. And I saw this is what got me to start watching Tiffany. I saw one of her insomnia videos, Insomniac, whatever she called it, and she was doing the Mariner's Compass, and she had all the fabric laid out, and I go, huh, I'd like to try that.
Donna says,
So
Patty, I don't mind them for other people. Hell, well, Susan, the sun bonnet Sue is one, too cutesy, and two, I don't like the name. Wonder why, My name. Well, and Donna says Mariner's Compass was my dad's favorite.
okay.
Patty
Yeah.
says I like to make the storm at the sea.
Have you ever made a Mariner's Compass, Susan?
Patty says I don't like applique.
Oh, I love applique. Love, love, love applique. You just keep cutting the strips and then cut them down to what you need. I
Susan
know it's a lot
says
easier.
yes, a small one that a friend bought.
Um, okay,
Hi, Lori.
because I've never done it. Hi, Lori. Welcome. How are you? Doing good since the last hour that I saw you, or whenever it was, 2 hours ago?
She says hi to everyone. And Donna says I did applique on my blue jean jacket. That was enough for me.
Oh, how pretty. Hmm.
And Lori says she's good. Hell well.
Oh, good. I'm glad. This part right here can get kind of tedious, but believe me, guys, in the long run, it's worth it because when you start putting it around the square, love those squares.
I'm not reading that, Sandra. She's trying to say hi to Lori. She's got hell or hi.
What happened?
She says I love applique. I was asking, has anyone done matchstick quilting? Yeah. Patty says aqua quilt would have helped you, Kathy.
I know. I know. Whatever. I know.
And Carrie's saying hi to Laurie and Nina asking Katie, how are you doing alive today?
And Katie says, I don't know. I probably, well, I know it's easier to do this standing up, but I can't stand up and do it. So I have to make sacrifices.
Why are you using such a big ruler to cut those strips? That's not my question.
I don't know because it was the one that I was using when I guess I could go to the little one over here.
Sandra says, I now have sleeping Maya in my lap.
Hope you don't have to go to the bathroom. Why do I have? Get over here.
From these breasts trying to type one finger.
Okay, I'm getting down to the nitty gritty.
Saying yes. Hello, Lori. Typing one finger is not easy, Sandra. She's got a lap full.
No, no, it's not.
Cheryl says I fold my fabric half again and then cut when I have a large pieces of fabric. I cut yard section and work with it.
I should have done that too. Now that you mention it, I can do this piece here
Hmm.
and fold it in half again. But I think that's as far as I can go because
Just remember you got that fold to cut. So
mm, I
hi
know.
Beverly.
Hi, Beverly. Welcome. How are you?
Sandra said I should say thumb typing wrist killing me.
Well, we don't want you to get hurt typing soon. Shuffling right up to Buffalo.
Everybody saying hi to Donna or Beverly. Never mind. Everyone's saying hi to Donna.
You're okay.
Everybody's saying hi to each other. I'll put it that way.
There you go. Get up there so you don't fall off the. Okay. Okay, we're gonna line it up as best as we can. What the heck? Okay. one thing's for sure, I cannot do it in fours right now.
Too much fabric to cut.
Oh no, it's not that. It's that they're in different sections, so it's kind of hard to.
Hi, Gayla.
Hi, Gayla. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Okay, I just want to say again that Gladys will be on today at 4 o'clock Central, and Wednesday at 4 o'clock Central, and Friday at 4 o'clock Central. She's got a nice little project that she's going to do. This time I know, but I'm not telling.
Let's see where I left off from last time around. Donna says 2 p.m. on the East Coast, almost way too long to eat. Arg.
Okay, this last one should be pretty good. Okay. And I'll be there, but I'll be joining her late. I watched a couple of the spring training games that they were doing this weekend, and I said to myself, I can't believe baseball's back already. It seems like it was just over, and here they are back. So I'm going to be taking my vacation. I think it's March 28th till, I'll tell you guys in just 1 second. Calendar. Okay. Um, March 28th, and I'll be back on April 1, 2, 3, April 6th. Okay, so March 28th to April 6th. Okay, we'll try. I have other plans. Donna, don't you have a suction cup ruler holder? It's been a while. No, I do not. I wish I did, but I don't. These are things I need to invest in. I'm going to buy some containers to put behind me. I'm going to get rid of this table, and that'll give me a lot more room than I have right now. So, because I need room. Holy Week, that's when I will be visiting my daughter in Port Angeles. They have a small one at Harbor Freight. Okay, Donna, thank you. Sandra, didn't you get one section in a sampler box? I don't think we did. Um, a suction thing for the rulers. Like a suction cup. Wait a minute. I don't think this is 1 3/4. No.
He says, what, Nina, I'm sorry, just saw your question. No, taking the afternoon, evening off to do some off camera sewing.
Yes, I've taken that week off because it's opening for baseball. Yes, sir. Do I miss opening week? Okay, so let's see, 1 3/4. Going down, down, down. And that Friday, I believe, I have the doctor's appointment. April 3rd, I think it is.
Provided you have a car that's running.
Yeah, well, we could walk to the doctor's if
Yeah.
we had to. But what Dave's been doing is he takes the well, doesn't take it, but he unhooks the battery, and then when he wants to go somewhere, he hooks the battery back up. So we have all the battery that we need for whatever we need it for. Okay, now let's get the ruler.
Tracy, Kathy, do
And
you have an Agate quilt log cabin die?
I have the what?
AccuQuilt log cabin die.
No, no, I do not. Something I never thought to get. 7. Okay, so this is the 7. There's still wrinkles. Probably gonna end up having to squirt them with water. Okay, there's that one. And then we have um I have a whole pile of the strips that I cut right here. on my ironing board. And over. Yeah,
Tracy says that ruler works nicely.
yeah, I really like it.
Uh, and Cheryl says, Kathy, what size is your finished block going to be? I missed that part.
12 inches. Yeah, 12 inches. You can do it either way, 12, doing it the way I'm doing it, or 6, which is these really tiny, tiny ones right here. You guys can see the itty bitty. That's 6. And it tells you right here. And then 12, it tells you light, dark, well, light, medium, dark to make a good, block. This is getting totally scratched up, I can tell. But hey, so long as you can see it, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to here, right? Okay. Wait a minute, it's a little bit bigger than I want it to be. So we watched over the weekend or Friday night, we watched Bonnie and Clyde with Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. I mean, long, long, long time ago. And I really liked it. It was good. I think I've seen it before, but I can't remember. One of those.
This is Kathy. It's called a suction cup lifter at Harbor Freight.
Suction
$3.99
cup.
special lifter.
Okay. Suction cup
Specialty
lift.
quilting ones are $10 plus, and it's the same thing.
I'll have to go shopping at Harbor Freight. I know we have one around here. One piece keeps falling over. Yeah, 1 3/4, 1 3/4.
Susan said she watched the Olympics.
Okay, now that I got it down to the right size, I'm on each. I think that's what it was. Yeah. And for each of the blocks, there's got to be a two-inch square, I think. So it's going to be a 2-inch square. In the center, yeah, that is right. Okay. Okay, 8. Wow, we're getting
Oh,
there.
Sandra says Cheryl, 12 finished. And Donna says, is your jelly roll 2.5 inches?
No, it's bigger than that. Um, not quite sure. I think maybe 3 or even 4, but
Sandra
it
says,
doesn't say it on the.
Sandra says Donna, the suction cup is good, or good.
Yes. Okay, so here's 8. Let's see. Oh, yeah, they are 2.5 inches. 40 colors, 2.5.
Donna says, oh wow. And Cheryl says jelly rolls are 2.5 inches, I think.
2.5. Yeah, iron. Come on.
Cheryl says my log cabin blocks are going to be 8 inches finished.
That's different. Can't wait to see it, Carol.
Cheryl says they just don't use it very often.
Okay, now this has to be cut down too. Yep. And the 2.5, yeah, the 2.5 inch jelly roll is going to have to be cut down also.
Donna says, yes, Sandra, I have them in every sewing room. They tend to wander off on their own. Nobody moved
Ugh,
to help. Well,
darn, almost got it. Almost. Okay, now
Tracy says, don't forget the thumbs up. We can reach more crafting friends. Be right back.
thank you, Tracy. Okay. Now it's this one, I think. The last one. And they all got longer. See what I can save out of here. And number 5. How big is a 12-inch block quilt going to be? Okay. Oh,
Donna says, save your cutoffs for the right quilt. They can be braided or crocheted.
it's here. Here. Why does that look so big? Or is it just this one looks so small? Oh, that's right.
Sandra says, I keep my sewing stuff in one room, only in my house open family. Nina says 48 by 60.
48 by 60.
Sandra says small
So,
family.
yeah, one is the right size.
And she says 60 by 60.
So, there's the right size.
Says don't forget stashing and borders.
Yeah.
And Sandra says Nina is right. She
It
says
was
it
25.
was 20.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
you
it's
read
going
it.
to be. All right. I'm wondering,
Nina says 20 blocks is 4 times 5 blocks.
yeah, but 25 would be better. I think.
Yeah, Sandra says no stashing and log cabin.
Log cabins get joined together, right? It's been a while since I've done one. Okay, this one is a little bit over, but I'll fix it in a second. Let's go all the way down here.
She says yes, just join.
Yeah, right on. That's what I thought. Okay, well, here's four. Not so sure that's I could do a little bit more than I gotta go one on one. This one? Goes there. Then this one.
Sarah says you could just show us the log cabin you have done.
Yeah, it's in my
And Cheryl
room.
says, "Oh yes, Kathy, I would love to see the one you made." And Donna says, "I'll put stashing on mine. I like them to be their own blocks."
Yeah, I would think that it would, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be a lot better with the sashing on than not on. Three.
He's asking me what time is my live today. 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Two, three, four. Yeah, I have two of these rulers. This one and a smaller version. Okay, now we're gonna only be able to do probably another smaller.
Susan says, "Why do you think that, Kathy?" As I said earlier, there are so many ways you can lay out the blocks to make different patterns.
Yes.
And then she said, whoops.
Um, I get that. I just have always not, thrown the blocks together, not really done a pattern or whatever you want to call it per se. It's fun. Go by looking. Okay. Before I start something else, I'm going to.
You're welcome, Nina.
Okay, how do I want to do this?
Don't know. How do you want to do it?
I know my brain over here.
Sandra said yes, Susan. There's several layouts.
hmm. I'm over here wondering why it won't open. Well, I haven't opened it yet.
So the tape on it.
Yeah, if I had a brain, I'd be dangerous, right? Okay.
Time for Jen to get up.
Jen, rise and shine. Wakey, wakey.
I should say pastime. But
Yeah, it's 11:35. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was debating on doing this or doing the post-it notes, but the post-it notes, they don't stay on like they used to. I've noticed.
I lose the stickiness after a while.
Yep. I do have a box full of them, but okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 4. Donna loves those pens. No, Missouri Star Quilt Company.
She probably got hers from Joanne's closeout
Yeah,
sale.
probably. But no, I got mine at Missouri Star. One, two. I'm on a four, right? Why don't we do it this way? Okay. Four.
That said, be right back, ladies, I'm calling.
Okay. See, you're always one behind what you're on. See how this is five, one, two, three, four, five, because of this piece right here. You didn't actually start D until right here. So you have B2, D1, B3, D2, like that.
I was asking, has anyone been to Michael's lately? I was just wondering about fabric quality. He's got some when they first started stocking fabric.
No, I have not.
And Nina says I have a customer on the way. Gotta go earn more fabric money. Bye, ladies.
Goodbye, Nina. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping by. Bye. This one? Yep. Not sure this is going to be big enough for the six. I don't think so. Well, I guess so, huh? No, that's not. Okay, so we'll go back. All right. Looking good. Okay, something goes there, but I gotta iron it first. Two, four, six. Some have more, some have less. I need 25. This one has 8, and the first one only has 4. So, okay. Grab another one. Where's the piece that goes with it? Mm, okay, going 1 3/4. All the way down. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on this piece right here. Why it won't. Um,
Looks crooked.
yeah, I don't know what happened. It looks real crooked. So, I haven't touched it. Hmm. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it off here and turn it over. See if maybe is that the same size? Way off over here. Now, instead of spending an hour doing that, I can continue cutting. Okay, let's check this side and see what we got. Okay, line her up. I can't quite make it to there, but I can do to the 5. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Two, three, four, 5. Okay, this one. Ooh, it fits. I just need to cut it down a little bit. One here, and then this last piece. Sure. All right, we got it to the 5. It looks like the 4. Okay, I gotta straighten this out too. It's not straight. Okay, now 2, 3, 4. Wait, no, this one. No, which one? This one? Which one was it? No. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is pin them all.
Girl wants to know what your center square is going to be. They're all going to be the same color.
That's a good question. Maybe um different colors in there. Maybe the same. I was thinking about maybe yellow offsetting, you know. Because I don't want um patterns on the fabric. I just want the fabric. So okay, this is 5. To be just plain old fabric. 6. 7, 8. Okay, where'd it go? I can't find the number 9. Four, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, oh, here it is. It was under the seam ripper. Good place for it, huh? So this is number 9. All right. So these are the strips I've got done so far, but there's more to go. Need to clean up my mess. Last time I made this, I had the ironing board set up, the whole, just set up. I didn't take it down so I could leave this on there, but that was then. Okay, here's my strips. Okay, so what I'm going to do is keep these together. My ruler. And three, four. Cleanup is not easy. Love this. Okay, well, I'm out of breath now. The little one goes back there. This one goes over here. Are there any questions so far? Let's just stay together. Where are we at? Yeah, I was thinking about doing a soft yellow or something like that, Cheryl, to go with mine. But I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do a sky blue. But I don't do yellows very often. And I think it would go good with the colors. The colors of the rainbow. Okay, don't forget, Gladys is on in 2 hours, before 4 o'clock Central. And I will be joining her a little bit late, but I'll be there. I'll be tardy.
You know
Okay,
what
there's
the
no
saying is,
question.
you never late to a live.
That's true. That's true. Okay, we have no questions. I gotta charge this phone. It's going down. Okay, so tomorrow is craft day. I consider, embroidery, cross stitch, things like that a craft because it's a specialty that you're doing, right? So work
Crocheting.
on that. No?
You said crocheting.
Crocheting, yes, knitting, all that type of stuff is called crafts. So, and I know, I like I said, I know what Glass is making, but I ain't telling.
So it's gonna go. See you later, Gladys.
Okay, see you over there at Gladys's, Cheryl. You're gonna beat me, I know you are. Okay, so there's no questions or anything like that. All right, see you over at Gladys's 2 hours from now, 4 o'clock Central. Okay, thank you all for coming, everybody. Bye. Thank you for coming, Gladys. I'll see you over there. Okay.
I can stay awake.
Don't forget to send the numbers.
Yeah.
Take a little nap before you go on.